Welcome back to Good and Crazy News, y'all. It's your boy Aki, and I'm back with another episode. Y'all know my mama wasn't in here for the last show. Y'all should see her today. She looked like she just so upset and through with everybody. Why you looking like that?
Like what?
Like you all upset. And through.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, now you don't know what I'm talking about? Good. Y'all know I got my trusty co-executive producers in the house.
What's up?
Man, listen, how was your weekend?
It was cool.
What's today? Thursday.
Yeah.
Oh, how was your week? My bad.
My week was cool. Pretty chill.
Did you work this week?
Yeah.
Is your bank account got plenty of coins in there?
I got a few coins.
Uh-oh.
It's rent time, though. It's rent time.
It's rent time. What do you know about paying rent? You ain't got no damn rent to pay. You ain't. If I was you, I'd tell them motherfuckers in the house, look, I ain't on no lease up in here.
I got at least put a little something.
Look, here's a little something for the water bill. That's it.
Oh, come on, cat.
You should be eating steak and lobster up around now.
Let's do it too much. Let's do it too much.
No, it's not. You gotta flex, right, Mama? You gotta show off when you big dog in the house. You got to show. You gotta let everybody know, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. There's this documentary out that I want everybody to watch. It's called White with Fear. Now, I haven't seen it yet. I'm going to watch it this week, but I heard this shit is so good, y'all.
Okay.
Yeah, it says White with Fear is a documentary film that it premiered on PBS on March 24th. That's just like the other day.
Yeah.
Written, produced, and directed by Emmy Award-winning filmmaker Andrew Goldberg. See, they always got their hands in shit they don't need to have their hands in now. Why are you writing a story about white fear in America? Don't you have enough shit going on over there in Israel?
Yeah.
Why don't you write this shit about Benjamin Netanyahu over there? Gonna come over here and try to tell us our story. Didn't have the nerve to have one of the pickets black. Child. Y'all, it says, I'm just playing, y'all. I'm just playing. The documentary explores historical and strategic use of racial division and white victimization by American conservative political figures to gain and maintain power. So this is a political film. I want to see it. I want to see how the white folk be gerrymandering shit back and forth in the back, the shit that we don't see in the background behind the scenes. I guess that they're going to be doing following senators and shit around, you know, in the House and chambers and shit like that. This is going to be good. Chambers. They call it the chambers.
Oh, yeah, they do. Never mind. My bad.
See, now you think I'm trying to make a joke. But that's really what it's called, the chambers. With mommy at the White House, not the White House, but at the Capitol, where the Senate, where the House of Representatives and the Senators go, that's called the chambers, right? Mm-hmm. See?
My bad. I'm thinking different chambers.
I know what you talking about. Clink, clink. You down to somebody?
Girl, you playing now.
No, I'm not.
What you know about the other chambers?
I don't know nothing about it.
Talking about?
I just heard of it.
The other chambers I know about is some deadly, some dangerous stuff going down there, some sexual deviancy happening up down there. Lord. Oh, goodness. It says White Fear, a 2026 documentary. It says it explores how American conservative politics weaponizes racism and a fear for power. You know how they do that, right? By, scaring everybody into silence. Remember I told you this government, all they did was scare everybody into silence. See, the reason why the military lets Donald Trump do whatever they want, because when he first came in office, he started firing top people in the military.
Yeah.
Making them scared, like, uh-oh, I'm going to keep my job. Okay, Trump, whatever you want, go ahead. See? They keep the kids quiet while he go over there and blow up Iran, and him and Israel come together to blow up Iran and them, and Palestine and all of that. He told them kids, I'm going to take you and snatch you back to your country. See what I'm saying? To keep black people quiet, what he did was take all our words away, DEI, take away all the books and shit like that. Keep them niggas quiet. See? That's what they do. They keep each group quiet so they can go on with their agenda. Because who going to check me, boo? Because I done attacked the top of every tier that's out here.
Yeah.
I done chopped down every big tree in every segment of the community. And now I put in ice to make sure y'all motherfuckers stay in line. In America, no less. Y'all, this came out on March 24th on PBS. I think they said it's on Netflix too. I don't know. I'm going to put it on for you tonight in your room. You going to watch it, White with Fear? And you going to tell me the truth about what you think about it at the end?
I'll tell you what's going on.
Okay. Andrew Goldberg, an Emmy-winning director behind the documentary Key Subjects, explored the GOP strategy using racism to evoke the white victimization narratives. Oh my God, look, the blacks, look at them, they're coming over here. You know, what do you think about this?
To be honest, it seems like something I gotta watch.
Yeah, you do need to watch it. That's why I told you need to watch this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make sure I watch this either tonight, well, it probably won't be tonight because I'm going to meet my cousin in Austin, and then I'm going to probably be home late tonight, and then tomorrow I'm definitely gonna watch it if I get done with my training, y'all. I tried to skip through the training just now. You know how they try to make you watch these videos as part of the training?
Yeah.
At the bottom it says mark if complete, right? So I just took the little thing and just sped it all the way to the end and clicked marked if it's complete. Now when I went to the completion section, it said I was only 50% done. Y'all, please don't make me watch that hour and a half long thing. I already did
It caught you.
I know. Yeah, I was taking this stupid test today. Give me that piece of paper over there that shows all them letters on there. Yeah, I was taking this test today, and I noticed on one of the previous quizzes, a lot of the answers were C. But I didn't realize how many, because, you know, it was only like 10 questions.
Yeah.
Y'all, for the final exam, it was 24 questions. My dumb ass didn't realize that 90% of the answers was B. And my dumb ass was like, is it D? It must be C. No, it can't be A. Y'all, thank you, the movie White Fear. Y'all, please check it out on PBS. I think that's Paramount.
Yeah.
Or Netflix, okay? Or if you can find it on, y'all know y'all got those bootleg streaming services like I got. Okay, where everything is up on that motherfucker for $10 a month. You know they had the nerve to upgrade that whole system. It's all modern now. When you click the buttons, it goes ooh 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 ooh. You know, when you move around and stuff. I'm like, come on, bootleg system. Y'all better say, listen, we're gonna upgrade this shit anyway, even though it's illegal.
We gonna make it do what it do.
Okay. Shoot, buy White with Fear. Y'all please check this out because I'm definitely watching it. Oh goodness, y'all. Let's see what else is going up down here. Y'all, Donald Trump, you know he's doing all, you know he's always running his mouth about immigrants, right? The immigrants this, the immigrants that. You know, Donald Trump did not go to the military because he said he had bone spurs, right? And, you know, his son was supposed to go to the military. You know, Barron Trump, you know the excuse they gave for Barron not going to the military? Guess. They said he's too tall to go.
What is he, 7 feet tall?
He's 6'6". But other people that was in the military that's 6'6" is like, I was in there.
Right.
I went. They have uniforms for 6'6" people. He can go right on up down there. But y'all, this lady, she made this video about Donald Trump's grandfather. Apparently, he skipped being in the military too in Germany. Left and moved to Canada and opened a brothel and an illegal bar. Then he tried to go back to Germany and said, no, get your ass up out of here. And that's how he ended up in America. Can y'all believe that shit? And here go Trump telling people they need to leave the damn country when his ass shouldn't even be here his damn self. Y'all, we need 5,000 subscribers. Please turn off the crowds up in the mood this thing. Y'all want to see something good? Y'all, watch this.
Trump has spent years telling us who belongs in this country and who doesn't. So let's...
Hold on. I need to move her and start her over. I'm going to put her right. Turn off the crawler. Please. All right. Let me move her. because I want to make sure she ends up in the shorts. Because you know how this thing be doing. Y'all, watch this thing about Donald Trump's grandfather, y'all. Y'all won't believe this shit. Y'all, listen to this.
Donald Trump has spent years telling us who belongs in this country and who doesn't. So let's talk about his family, shall we? Trump's grandfather was born Friedrich Trump in 1869 in Bavaria. Germany had mandatory military service. Friedrich was required to serve. Instead, he chose to escape the country altogether. He was 16. He bought
Sound familiar, y'all? Does it sound familiar?
a one-way ticket, boarded a ship, and sailed to America without completing his military service, without officially registering his departure, without doing a single thing he was legally required to do before leaving. Eventually, he made his way to the Pacific Northwest. Then he followed the gold rush into Canada. During the Klondike Gold Rush, he moved to Yukon and made his fortune operating a restaurant and brothel for miners in Whitehorse. The rooms had weighing scales in them, so miners could pay in gold dust for rendered services. The bulk of the cash flow came from the sale of liquor and sex, and that money got passed down. So when Friedrich had enough, he packed up his stuff and went back to Germany, got married, and tried to reclaim German citizenship and settle back home. Germany, however, said no. A local council letter from 1905 informed Friedrich that his citizenship would not be reinstated, and that he had 8 weeks to leave the country or be deported. The official reason? He had illegally left Germany to avoid military service. 20 years earlier, Germany deported him for being a draft dodger. Now, here's where history hands us something extraordinary. Friedrich Trump did not go quietly. This man wrote a letter to the Prince Regent of Bavaria, begging, and I mean begging, not to be sent away. He wrote, "We were confronted all at once, as if by lightning strike from fair skies, with news that the High State Royal Ministry has decided that we must leave our residence in the Kingdom of Bavaria. We were paralyzed with fright. Our happy family life was tarnished. My wife has been overcome by anxiety, and my lovely child has become sick. Why should we be deported? This is very, very hard for a family." And the prince rejected him. Friedrich left Germany on July 1st, 1905. His wife, 3 months pregnant with Donald Trump's father, Fred. Friedrich Trump, illegal immigrant, draft dodger, brothel operator, deportee, wrote a letter that said the deportation was cruel and unjust, and very, very hard for a family. His grandson has deported parents in front of their children, has signed orders removing people who had lived here for decades. He's called immigrants criminals. He's called them an infestation. If the Prince of Bavaria had said yes, if they had let Friedrich stay, Donald Trump would not exist. Not here, anyway. He's here because a deportee begged for mercy and got on a ship. He's here because this country let in an illegal immigrant who had broken the law, dodged a draft, and made his money however he could. He's here because of exactly the kind of person that he's trying to erase. Donald Trump has spent...
Woo, I guess y'all heard that. Donald Trump grandfather escaped the draft in his own country, fled to another country. Then tried to go back home. They told his ass, get the fuck on. That's when his wife was pregnant with Fred Trump, Donald Trump's daddy, and they came to the United States. And now he done grew up, became the president, and want to kick everybody out. Child. Donald Trump ain't shit. I'm trying to tell y'all. Bye, Trump. Again. What you think about that whole thing?
Ridiculous.
What do you think about the whole thing of, Donald Trump wanting to kick all the people out? Meanwhile, he's an immigrant his damn self, and he's lucky because had his grandfather been able to stay in Germany, Donald Trump would never even be here. There might not even be a Donald Trump, but he damn sure wouldn't be here. He'd be in Germany.
Yeah.
Destroying their fucking country. Yeah, they do. Yeah. We just watched the whole little hit piece on his grandfather just now. Y'all, let's get to what's really popping up down here in pop culture. Child, Tokyo Tony, I don't even know why I even cover this. I don't. I seen the video, and I was just so disgusted by it. Just by the way how Tokyo Tony even looked in the video. Turn the call on. I was just like, what is this? What is this? What is this? Who is this? And so I'm still trying to think to myself, she's jealous of her daughter. That's the only thing I can say.
Yeah.
She's jealous. Yeah, and her daughter's name is Black China. Y'all listen, it says Tokyo Tony threatens to daughter Black China. Fans notify police. Now, why y'all jumping in this? Why? You know this is just clickbait. That's all it is.
Right.
Y'all, this story come from Media Takeout, and y'all know how I feel about Media Takeout.
But I ain't one to gossip, so you ain't heard that from me.
Y'all, Media Takeout has some absolutely chilling news, Cat, that goes way beyond typical family drama. While Angela White, formerly known as Black China, has been busy transforming her life, removing her fillers and leaning into her faith, her mother, Tokyo, seems to be spiraling into a dark and dangerous place. I believe it.
Yeah.
She stayed talking shit. Tokyo Tony is one of those people who want to ride on a coattail of somebody else's success so that they can be in the limelight and be famous, like E.J. Johnson. Somebody who has
I'm gonna walk
business.
away because I need to calm down because bitches in here is motherfucking trying me and I'm ready to pop the fuck off because you're gonna say and call me arrogant and like
Bye,
you don't like
EJ.
me. Bitch, you don't know me.
Bye, EJ. Bye. Nobody pulled your spirit up out of nowhere. You know, it's certain people who are trying to be famous that they shouldn't be. You know what I mean? Like, if you're gonna be famous, do it on your own terms. Don't do it on your daughter's back.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Sell some products on TikTok or, you know, get out in the street, start your own little live TV show or do something without attaching Black China's name to it.
Right.
Yeah, her daughter. Child, it's because guess what? If Black China wasn't somebody, we wouldn't know who the fuck this lady is. She'd probably be down there still living in that, you know, she used to live in a storage unit.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, oh my God. Listen to what Tokyo Tony said about her daughter, man. She said, I will Marvin Gaye her. I'll watch her bleed out. Call the police on myself and deal with the consequences. I can laugh on that, boy, for real. I mean, you know, oh, never mind. Just turn them off. Lord have mercy. You don't even know half these buttons no more. You know what? Since he got his job, mommy, he done forgot all about this place over here. All he know is one or two buttons. Come on, cat, and little boy, yes, laugh, and Nicki Minaj laugh. That's all the buttons he know now. He don't know nothing else.
Yeah, I do.
Okay, then push skating boy. No, nothing happened. See? Told you.
That's skating boy.
I don't see nothing happening. Play Beat That Ass. Beat that ass. Turn that off. I know you know Candy Music's little thing.
Oh yeah.
Where is she at?
I'm
Come
gonna
on,
walk away
see,
because
turn
I
it
need to
off.
calm down.
Now Aki laugh. Mommy's so bored she over here playing with her fingernails, y'all. It says, for those who don't know the history, Marvin Gaye was shot and aimed by his own father in 1984 following a physical altercation. I remember that when it happened. When Marvin Gaye passed away, that was the first time I realized death. I had never thought about it. It never crossed my mind because me and my sister used to sit down on the floor on like this and read all the lyrics of Marvin Gaye songs. Mm-hmm. And I was like 2 years old, 3 years old, 4 years old, something like that. He died in 1983, I think, right? That's what it said, 1984. I was 10. No, that can't be right. Yeah, I guess it is right. But anyway, that was the first death that I was like, do you mean he's never coming back? Like, wow, like what is that? What is that? Right. Like, I didn't have no clue about death. And that was the first person that I heard of that died that I actually felt like I knew him. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I was a kid. Child. He did, I know. It says, by using a reference, Tony is essentially threatening to take her daughter's life and surrender to the police. It says, Media Takeover has learned that the latest explosion was reportedly triggered by a simple no Sources close to the family say that Tony reached out to Angela asking for $3,800 to cover overdue rent and expenses at a D.C. hotel. First of all, I thought you was just on Black Stars or whatever that show is called, telling them how many businesses you own. You got trucking companies and nail salons and this and that and everything. Yeah. What the hell are you doing staying in the hotel, and why you late on your bills? I wonder what hotel she's staying in. I wonder if she's staying in the OYO. Y'all know those new motels called the OYO?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I think the OYO stand for on your own. They look sketchy as hell. You think she down there to the La Quinta or something better? She said $3,800, but I wonder how much time that is. That's going to tell you what level of the hotel it is, because $3,800 at the OYO might be a whole year. Whereas $3,800 at the Aloft might be 2-3 months. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
$3,800 down there at the Omni could be 2 days.
Yeah.
You know, it just depends on where you're staying at. But knowing Tokyo Tony, is probably like the Holiday Inn Express or some shit like that. It says Tony is essentially threatening. Okay, it says media takeout has learned that the latest explosion. Okay, told her no over the $3,800. Says when Angela, who has been strictly enforcing boundaries as part of her new life journey, refused to send the money, Tony went on a scorched earth campaign. She's been claiming that the Illuminati has marked her for death because her daughter and that she no longer wants to be seen in the same place with Angela without a weapon. Okay, now you mean to tell me you can't be around your daughter unless you strapped? And your daughter's the one that's turning her life around. So sound like the person that need to be strapped is Angela.
Yeah.
Not you, Tony. Right?
Yeah.
Tokyo Tony, she out here tripping. You know what I'm saying? Bye, Tokyo Tony. Bye. Again. She get a triple slam. Get that ass out of here. Y'all, Nicki Minaj is up down here to the news tonight, y'all. Listen, Nicki Minaj, they don't want her down there to the Met Gala. I guess she said she went down to the designers and was like, where's my outfit at, y'all? And they was like, who is this?
Yo, we ain't got one for you.
You should be running Nicki Laugh down here.
I was.
Okay, let me leave you alone and concentrate back on this show. So Nicki Minaj, I guess, I'm just going to make up what I think happened. Because, every year around this time, they start sending out all the invites to everybody, Hey, what you going to wear? This is the theme. What you going to put on, blah, blah, blah. And Nicki probably going to her mailbox every day or waiting on her email to drop, baby. I wonder if she caught the shade right away, or she caught the shade right away because she know around the time when that email's supposed to come. Right. And when none of the makeup artists and shit is knocking on your door saying, girl, you want me to do your makeup? Nobody from the hair division is knocking on her door. Nicki, let me do your hair. Look, ain't nobody checking for her. You know what I'm saying? She don't call around. She gonna call up Megan Thee Stallion. Shake your booty, shake your booty, shake your booty. I'm not home, y'all. Boop. Call me back, girl.
Ain't that even cool right now?
Nicki's like, listen, she shouldn't have went down there to that Turning Point USA thing. She shouldn't have never did that. Girl, now you out the circle. You out. She probably be like, let me just call Jay-Z. Let me just call Jay. He'll tell me. Young Hova, boop. Jay, call me back. It's Nicki. She was all even holding her phone like, should I call Rihanna? Shit. Should I call Rihanna, y'all? Fuck it. Rihanna. Work. You see me ever work. Boop. Riri, it's Nicki, girl. Call me back. At least you got a text back from Rihanna. It said, "I'll call you back." You know, when them buttons you just push. She didn't even get no custom text back. She got a button push. Child. Nicki, you ain't going to the Met Gala this year, girl. They ain't got nothing for you up down there. And ain't nobody calling you because nobody wants to see your ass right now. Because guess what? If you did show up to that Met Gala, girl, they're going to be throwing onions and eggs and tomatoes and all types of shit at your ass. And guess what? The Met don't want to have to do no cleanup session after the Met Gala's over. So they just said, let that bitch stay at home. Mm-hmm. That's what happened.
Yeah.
Okay, Nicki. Well, guess what? You done fell off. You done fell off, boo. Bye again. And I promise I'm going to try not to talk about her ass no more. Because I'm giving her life right now. I saw her on a live the other day begging people to give her dragons and shit like that.
Oh, damn.
I was like, oh. And then I wrote in the comments. I was in her live. I go, you know what? It was only like 200 or something people in there, which is crazy to me for Nicki Minaj. I'm like,
right.
And I saw the type and I'm like, why'd you use the LGBT community to get money knowing you was MAGA? And I hit the button and I saw her look and then she goes, some of y'all slow. And then I went, then why'd you stop then? If I'm slow, why'd you stop? Saying. And I looked at it. And you know what? She was in a battle with somebody. I'm like, y'all motherfuckers is out here. What's going on? What's going on? I seen B2K down there begging for dragons and stuff too. What is going on in the world? Y'all can't get a coin down there to the TV. You know, TV is not making no money these days because when it's supposed to be commercial time, they just put up a sign saying we'll be right back with no commercials. Mm-hmm. There's no coin for them down there. Right. They done cancel all the daytime TV shows, y'all. They done cancel. Steve Wilkos is gone. Karomo is gone. Karomo just got his show 2 years ago. I know he like, damn.
Right.
Oh my goodness, y'all. Because everything is shifting. My mama said, well, what you say? Why is all this happening? Yeah. Because everybody's watching streaming now. Nobody wants to watch real TV anymore. Nobody watches TV. Because nobody wants to be on a schedule to watch TV. And all these motherfucking streaming services are charging way too much money. And cable is still have the audacity to be $100 a month. Is y'all stupid?
Right. They need to pivot or something.
Something need to happen, y'all. Cable started this whole thing, you know. Which, you know why? Because when cable first came out, it was supposed to be like, you pay for TV so you don't have to worry about commercials. Yeah. See? That was supposed to be the deal. But see, they got greedy and they started double dipping. They was like having us pay for cable and making us watch commercials. Right. So they was getting money. They was just getting money. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Just getting it. Mm-hmm. And then then the internet decided they was going to get them back and say, look, everybody, here's your own microphone. Now everybody got a show. And people rather buy stuff. People don't even want to buy stuff from celebrities no more. Them celebrities be on TikTok trying to sell shit. Nobody even want to buy it from them. They rather buy it from a person like me than them. Yeah. They believe me more than they believe the celebrity because they believe that the celebrity is just getting paid to say the shit. Right. See? Whereas if I give a review, they gonna know this shit is authentic. That's just like I talked about these unstoppable things the other day. These motherfuckers didn't give me a dime to tell them that this shit is fucking up my clothes. Okay? Right. Okay? Y'all don't use these things on your clothes. Okay? They don't work. You know why they don't work? Because first of all, they go in the wash cycle, not the rinse cycle. So when the rinse cycle goes in, that's when the fabric softener and all of that is in there. Yeah. When the wash cycle is over, all this shit, and along with the detergent, gets washed out. Yeah. Oh, Lord, y'all. Huh? You hear about these? They have all these stupid commercials with people on TV. We're getting on the train going like this and shit. Yeah. Woo! Smell it. Put this on your clothes, everybody. Put this shit on your clothes. Y'all don't listen. This shit right here literally turned my white towels this color. And I was pissed off.
Yeah.
Because, I love my white towels. Because, when you were a kid and you had those brown towels and green towels and shit, you use them motherfuckers for a whole month just putting dirt and nasty shit back on your body. You think you're drying off, but you really just spreading germs and shit all over your body. And young people so dumb, they don't even stop using the towel until it stink. It's a damn shame. After they rub mold and shit all over their body and everything, thinking they dry and smelling good. You ain't dry and you ain't smelling good. You just made yourself back nasty again. That's all you did. Y'all, Florida electorate is in trouble because right now, Donald Trump just lost 2 seats in Florida. Child, let me tell y'all what's happening down in Mar-a-Lago. Mar-a-Lago's district where Donald Trump lives at, he won the election by 11 points. He just lost his seat in his district by 7 points. That tells you that his own neighbors are like, fuck you, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Get the Republican up out of here. Y'all listen to this. It says, this comes from PBS News. Florida Democrat flipped seat in special election in district that includes Mar-a-Lago. Why you didn't put the people's face who's winning the election up down here?
I don't know. I'm going to be honest. I don't know.
I mean, I understand the picture. I understand why you picked this. I'm not dogging it, but I'm saying there was a better choice because this is about the election. This is not about his house.
Yeah.
We don't give a fuck about Donald Trump's house on this show. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We want to see the Democrats who won.
Yeah.
At least their names is going to be in the story, right? Hopefully. Because it says right here that Emily Gregory of Florida special election on Tuesday flipped the state legislative district home to Mar-a-Lago, the Palm Beach estate, and that President Donald Trump counts as his residence. Child. So that means that people that sit in Donald Trump's face down in the Mar-a-Lago didn't even vote for his person. And the person who she beat was a black guy, Republican, on top of that. Oh, goodness. Y'all, I have a little video I want to show y'all about this. Y'all, watch this.
The House District, where...
this video come from Midas Touch, one of my favorite sources. It is one of my favorite sources. Remember I told you I was going to flood the zone?
Yeah.
It's Midas Touch. That's what they be doing. They be on 24. Them motherfuckers be on here. They just reached 6 million subscribers.
Dang.
6 million subscribers.
Yeah.
Turn the crawler off because I'm gonna move him over here so I can make sure it's on the shorts when I make my short clips. Y'all watched it. Oh, not that either. Hold on,
the House District, where Mar-a-Lago is located.
Okay, y'all, I'm about to
from
start back
red
up.
to blue tonight. Let me break it down. First, we got to talk about Democrat Emily Gregory.
Yeah, I'm about to start this back over again. Okay, he gonna talk about the seats that Donald Trump done. The Republicans lost. And he's going to tell y'all who the people who won. This is Midas Touch.
The House District, where Mar-a-Lago is located, flipped from red to blue tonight. Let me break it down. First, we got to talk about Democrat Emily Gregory, who won Florida House District 87, a special election, defeating Republican John Maples and flipping the seat. As I said before, this is the Mar-a-Lago district, a district in which Trump won by 11 points in 2024. Donald Trump heavily promoted Maples, endorsed him, made post after post after post supporting him. And just to show you some receipts, because we always bring receipts, here was Donald Trump hanging out with John Maples, promoting his campaign just this past weekend. Here's Trump's post endorsing John Maples. And as I said, post after post after post after post. And that's not all. Democrat Brian Nathan will win the Florida State Senate District 14 special election, again flipping the seat from red to blue. This was a district that Donald Trump carried by 7 points in 2024. This makes tonight probably the best night that Democrats have had in Florida in maybe 14 years or so.
Y'all heard that. Donald Trump's a big loser. People who are going down there to Mar-a-Lago to have lunch and everything and sit around Melania and gossip and everything about everything, they voting Democrat. Right in front of your face, Donald. Right in front of your face. Bet his ass can't take that shit. He don't even know who it is. I'm going to find out which one of you people in here voted for the Democrats, and you're never coming back to Mar-a-Lago again, ever. He can find out. You know, voting is public record.
Yeah.
So, you know, he can find out which people that sit in front of his face went down there and voted for the Democrats. Bye, Donald Trump, again. Bye, Mar-a-Lago. And bye, Florida. Huh? I have to tell you later, child.
Why you say bye Florida?
Huh?
Why you say bye to Florida?
Bye, Florida, because that's Florida.
Yeah.
Bye. Florida just gets a bye in general because a Florida man and a Florida woman. Yeah. So you just get an automatic bye anyway. The whole state just gets a bye. Okay? Until they flip and turn blue 100%. Then I'll give them some more respect. Okay. Y'all, let me see what's down here.
This show is brought...
Wait, hold up. Y'all, we'll be right back.
This show is brought to you by Chris Castaneda with Mortgage Right. Tired of throwing money away on rent? Escape the cycle and start building real wealth. Chris can help you land the perfect home loan for your unique situation. Whether you're a first-time buyer or looking to upgrade, we'll guide you every step of the way, from pre-approval to closing. Contact Chris today to get started.
And we're back. Huh? I don't know what you're talking about. Y'all, let me see what's happening right here. Let's see who's it. Okay, y'all. Okay. She got the perfect look on her face like, look, nigga, you done skipped over me like 2 weeks in a row, and now you got the nerve to finally put me up down here. Y'all, it's time for Black History, y'all. It's time for boop, 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 boop. Black History. Y'all, this is Dorothy Irene Height. She was born in 1912, March 24th. You know what? There's always something going on great with black women. Like, there's always something great happening. Now, this lady, she looked distinguished and dignified, honey, because she has pearls around her neck, darling. Saying that she knows she is not one to be played with. Right, mommy? What's wrong with women with pearls around their neck? They sophisticated, right?
Supposed to be.
Supposed to be.
Oh, come on, cat.
Supposed to be.
You know, they know how to do the act.
So some women be flexing when they have on pearls?
Yes.
You got to check and see if the pearls are real, right?
Well, you take a good look at them if they're around you.
You can tell if pearls are fake or not, for real. Yeah, let me tell you what she did. She says, while in high school, Height became socially and politically active. Yep, that's why she looked like that. Socially and politically active. and the anti-lynching movement, a talented orator. She won first place at the $1,000 scholarship at a national oratory contest held by the Elks. Now, $1,000 in 1922 or 1926 or whatever was a lot of money. Yeah. Okay, Height graduated from Rankin High School in 1929, where she accepted to Barnard College of Columbia University in 1929, but was denied entrance because the school had an unwritten policy admitting only 2 black students per year. I'm trying to tell you. Let me tell you something. This white lady came on my Facebook page the other day. I had to light her ass up. Y'all, let me tell y'all something. I'm about to tell y'all right now what she said. So let me just tell y'all, white people, I don't listen. And this is my page. Why are you coming on my page with that shit? So I just was being innocent on my page now, and I posted this picture of the protein drink. Yeah. The price $6.49. Right. Okay. She decided she couldn't mind her business. She gonna send me a picture of a big jug of milk for $3. Okay. First of all, she don't know that protein drink and milk is not the same. Right. Okay. Here she goes. You want to hear what she had to say? Yeah. I live in a very expensive area. A white lady. Her name is Amanda Kinslow on Facebook.
First and last. Oh, Lord.
I live in a very expensive area of the country, and a whole jug of milk is only $3. Quit shopping at the gas stations and you'll find better prices. Quit blaming Trump for every minor inconvenience in your life and maybe you'll find happiness. See, I was with her until that last part. See, okay, now you know me. I had my antennas went up and I was like, okay. So I told her, I said, Amanda Kinslow, I said, I'm gonna let you slide because you seem like a nice white lady. So evidently that must have grinded her gears because she got pissed off when I said that. She says to me, she goes, why won't let me just see the rest? She goes, I'm a nice lady. Color doesn't matter. We're all human. And so you know me, I couldn't let that slide either. I said, so tell your cousin stop calling us black and we'll stop calling y'all white, which are both terms that y'all made up, right? And then she goes, enjoy your $6 milk. And then she goes, and enjoy the perpetual self-victimization. It's free. Oh, Lord. Is it so? And so I said, oh, I see you have your lines memorized. Because, they all say the same lines. Be original. Run along now. You don't want this smoke. I do this from the dome, not from talking points, boo. So go enjoy your great value milk. And she has something to say behind that. She goes, it all comes from the same cow titty. Who cares what the label says? Okay, no, it don't all come from the same cow titty, honey. That great value milk that you got, some of them titties don't be clean, boo. Okay, that's why it's great value because they're not paying as much attention. They got 100 cows going around in a circle, getting their titty sucked. They just take those off one and put it on another. Baby, that's not happening down there at Borden's, baby. I can tell you that for a fact. Okay. Back to Miss Dorothy Irene Height. I'm sorry, boo. I'm sorry, but it kind of went together. Yeah. Discrimination, how people are still acting stupid today. Oh, goodness. It says she was denied going to Columbia University because the school had an unwritten policy about only admitting 2 black students per year. She enrolled instead at New York University. Clock it. Earning an undergraduate degree in 1932 and a master's degree in educational psychology the following year. She pursued further postgraduate work at Columbia University. Oh, she went back to Columbia. After they denied her, she said, I'll be back, honey. So she went on to the New York University and then double back. That's a form of protest, right? That's a form of protesting. She pursued further postgraduate work at Columbia University and the New York School of Social Work. Did Aunt B go to that school? The New York School of Social Work? You don't know? Because, she was a social worker and she lived in New York. That's why I'm asking. The predecessor of the Columbia University School of Social Work. And let me see, what did she do? Let's get to what she did, child.
She did a lot.
Okay, it's back, apparently. Y'all, I'm sorry, I don't know how long we was down, but we back. Okay, so it says, in 1963, the increasing momentum of the civil rights movement prompted the YMCA's National Board to allocate funds to launch a countrywide action program for an integration and desegregation of community YMCAs. Height took a leave from her position as the associate director for training to hit the 2-year action program. At the end of the period, the National Board adopted a proposal to accelerate the work in going beyond token integration and making a bold assault on all aspects of racial segregation. On March 25th, 2010, Height was admitted to Howard University Hospital in Washington, D.C. for unspecified reason and under protest because she had pending speaking arrangements. She died less than 4 weeks later on April 20th, 2010 at the age of 98. I thought I recognized this lady. President Barack Obama delivered her the eulogy for her funeral service at the Washington National Cathedral on April 29th, 2010, which was attended by many other dignitaries, a lot of people, child. Well, I still don't really see what she did. I know. That's what I'm still trying to figure out. We love you, Dorothy Height. We love you. We love you. Okay? I don't know. You said she did a lot, and then, you know, you said it could have been 5 pages, and you should have included all 5 pages, because I still don't know what the lady did. Y'all, the UN votes to recognize enslavement of Africans and gravest crime against humanity. And y'all, this come from the BBC, and I'm talking about the news source, not me. Y'all, and guess what? In this whole story, the United States and Israel and another country, they voted against this. Is it in here? It says the United Nations General Assembly have voted to recognize the enslavement of Africans during the transatlantic slave trade as the gravest crime against humanity. And they had to vote on this. A move advocates hope will pave the way for healing and justice. The resolution proposed by Ghana called for this designation while also urging UN members states to consider apologizing for the slave trade and contributing to reparations for a fund. It does not mention a specific amount of money. The proposal was adopted with 123 votes in favor and 3 against. Who do you think the 3 countries that was against it was? The United States, Israel, and Argentina. And if you know anything about Argentina, you know that's where the Nazis ran to after Nazi Germany ended, after they got done killing all the Jews. Child. 52 countries abstained, including United Kingdom and European Union member states. Countries like the UK have long rejected calls to pay reparations. Of course, because they made the most money from it. The only people that's voting for it is the motherfuckers who really didn't have shit to do with it. Yeah, you should get them money. But the motherfuckers everybody who benefited said no. They benefited from slavery. But said no to recognizing that it was the biggest, gravest crime against humanity. It says, unlike the UN Security Council resolutions, those from the General Assembly are not legally binding. Okay, so why can't you just vote for it anyway since it's not legally binding? You just had to stand on your stupid business, huh? The campaign for reparations has gained significant momentum in recent years. Reparatory justice, quote unquote, in quotes, was the African Union's official theme for 2025, and the Commonwealth leaders have jointly called for a dialogue on the matter. So they're going to be having conversations down there at the UN this session about this issue, slavery. Yeah. And what it did to people all across the world. And you know what? Let me not do that. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. Oh. Bye, UN. Again. You should have made this a story. I don't know why you didn't. Because I want to know what the tea is. It says right here, y'all, that Young Miami says supporting Diddy cost her everything. And it was a lot. And Judah has this as a auto slam again. What Carisha say going on?
Huh?
What did Carisha say?
Oh, I don't know. I just put it as auto slam.
You ain't even read the story?
No.
Dang, Carisha. You got no respect of that here. He just saw that you was a loser. That's it. No need to go no further, y'all. This bitch is a loser, honey. You're like Donald Trump now. I don't like losers. I only like people who win. If you lose, I'm not even reading his damn story. That's a shame. Bye. Carisha, you should get at him. I don't want to talk about Tyler Perry today. I don't. All right. I don't. No Tyler Perry right now. Let's see how long we've been up down here. Oh, we got some more time. We got 12 more minutes, mommy. I can go take my shower in those 12 minutes and be ready to go. All right, y'all. Y'all guess what it's time for, y'all?
Time for millions.
No.
No.
We wish. It's time for boo. Oh, wait. Y'all guess what it's time for, y'all? It's time for boo. Boom. The Kim K Slam. Y'all, the Kim K Slam is the part where I do my rapid fire cleanup of the show. Mm-hmm. Y'all go see White Fear on PBS and Paramount or on Netflix. And y'all, that movie is on streaming now that I told y'all about the other week. Send Help.
Yeah.
Go watch it. I promise you that movie is so good. Yes, we saw it in the movies. And you was like, what the hell is going on? Y'all, Donald Trump, you a damn shame. That's all I got to say. You and your granddaddy, all y'all motherfuckers ain't shit. That's right, and I said it too, and I ain't taking it back. Tokyo Tony, we don't care. Nicki Minaj, girl, they slamming doors in your face now, girl. They slamming doors in your face. We already talked about this. I'll tell you later, mommy. Florida, I hope this is a good sign for November, y'all. Let's keep the momentum going because we flipping seats everywhere. For real. Yeah. Dorothy Height, you don't get no slam today, even though I don't know why you up down here. Y'all, he over here playing with shit instead of pushing buttons. I'm tired. The UN votes against enslavement, saying that it was the gravest crime against humanity, which it was. Yeah. United States, Israel, and Argentina said we ain't got nothing to do with that, which is all cap. Right. And Young Miami supported. She says that supporting Diddy costs her every damn thing. Y'all, we need to get to 5,000 subscribers. I'm not playing, y'all. Y'all got us to 4,900 real quick, and now y'all just creeping. What am I saying wrong that some of y'all don't like? No, I don't care. I don't give a fuck. Don't email me that shit. I don't care. I'm going to stay who I am. This guy told me the other day, he goes, I really enjoy your content. I was like, thank you. We need to be more engaging. That's what we need to do. Yeah. We need to be more engaging with the comments and stuff. Because that's how people start, that's how the show starts growing. And that's why they complain about the Breakfast Club and all those shows going to Netflix. How they going to flop because nobody can interact with them. Yeah. That's the one thing that we're not doing is interacting with our comments.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what you mean.
We need to interact with the comments. At least hit the button that puts the heart on it at least. God damn. You ain't have to read nothing to do that. All you got to do is just click. Everybody, they think you read our message and shit. That's a shame. Mommy, tell the people that you love them or something. I don't know.
People.
The ones that's listening to you. Oh, now all of a sudden you shy? Everybody knows you on this show. Everybody knows you on here.
Who's everybody?
Everybody who watches the show. Around the world. People watching London, Israel, Australia. They're watching Pakistan.
For real?
Yes, the United Kingdom. They do. It might be one person here, one person there, but they be watching. I know that. Mm-hmm. Anyway, Judah, how can people get in contact with you?
Instagram at Judah's Photography, JUDAHS_photography_.
Look, we don't even hardly do the show that much. I almost forgot how to do that. That's the problem. We're not being consistent. We're missing days and stuff. Y'all, I love y'all so much for watching. Please get us to 5,000 subscribers, please. And y'all know what I'll be doing till next time. Yeah, get us to 5,000 subscribers, please. And y'all know what I'll be doing till next time, y'all. I'll be sitting here waiting at the door. Bye.
Sitting here waiting at the door, yeah. 1942. Sitting here waiting on you.